That song, Makoma, by Kim Paluta, is super sensational. My goodness. It is still Valentine's Day. We are celebrating Valentine's Day with you, our lovely viewers. Today is the Valentine's Day edition of Prime Morning, and I hope that you are getting interactive with us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, you have to hit the share button. Everybody needs to know that we are live on your screens. Before I get into what I have for you today, I want to say a huge thank you for the person behind my beautiful dress, Obasima Fashion House. Thank you so much for this wonderful dress. I look very sassy, don't I? So, Obasima Fashion House, thank you. And thank you to Chris L. Spa for my hair. I'm looking super, super good. Thank you so much. You can locate Crystal Spa at East Legon. Get in touch with them and make sure, trust me, they will make sure that you look very beautiful for whatever occasion it may be. All right, and so let's get right into our trending stories for this morning. I know that definitely you might be waiting or hoping for some lovey-dovey stories since it's Valentine's Day, but no, we have to get serious with some serious issues. The very first one is a church on the road, on the Spintex Road, caused traffic. You know, sometimes when I see these sort of things, I just go into the comment section, and that is when you get to realize the way a lot of people think about the church in general. So this particular church, the synagogue church here in Ghana, they literally blocked one side of the Spintex highway, and it caused unnecessary, hefty traffic. Take a look at the video.
Ghana for you.
Our very best and bring you that particular story. Moving away from that, let's go to the very interesting trending story. You know, you remember the story of Jonah in the Bible, where Jonah was swallowed by a whale. I mean, you would think that never ever can there ever be a repetition of such a thing happening in real life, right? Yeah, you only think those are Bible stories. But my goodness, they do happen. Before I bring you that particular story, I'm here with Larry's cocktail. Larry, you okay? You're still mixing up things? What are you making?
I'm currently making butterfly pear tea.
Sorry?
Butterfly pear tea.
Butterfly pear tea.
Cocktail, yes.
Cocktail. Hey,
you get the syrup from the plant, the flower called Clitoria.
Okay.
Have you heard of that flower?
No.
It's a blue flower, and when you dissolve it, you have...
Oh, the one that you can consume it as tea.
Tea. And it's very, very healthy.
Yes.
So that is the cocktail I like to do.
Yes, I think that somewhere about 2 years ago, we had somebody come into the studio talk about that particular tea, saying that it's even good for women, our reproductive system and all of that.
Yes.
That's good. I can't wait to taste it. Very interesting. Anyway, so Larry, so the first story that I spoke about pretty early on, where a church blocked a part of the highway, all because of an event that they were having. Yes. Which church do you attend, by the way?
I'm a Catholic.
Okay.
Good Shepherd Parish.
Okay.
And I sure they spoke to the authority. And they are aware.
Yes.
So I'm not sure that they'll just
decide to block the road. Yeah.
And so if
yeah, but then you would also think about the fact that a highway, it's a busy road.
It's a busy road. It's a busy road.
Yeah.
And so the authorities have to speak with the church members to find an alternative where their members can park, or where they can rent a bigger space if they are having a large a program which would have a lot of crowd.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, so you can share your thoughts with us. We are going to show you the video so you can consume it a little bit well. But I was saying something in relation to Jonah in the Bible, where you would think that never ever would you see something like that happened to Jonah, happening in real life. But you know there's a video trending on social media where a man was swallowed by a whale.
Really?
Yes, in the US. Yeah.
Wow.
I know, you're shocked. Everybody's shocked. You're shocked, aren't you?
How many days it is?
No, so the moment the whale swallowed it, I mean, it took a few seconds and then it brought him out.
Back. Wow.
Yeah.
I would love to see that video.
Exactly.
I would love to see that video.
I know. When I saw the video, I couldn't believe it that's exactly what happened. So it was a humpback whale, a very huge one.
Wow.
And to think that something like that we only know from the Bible
can actually happen.
Yeah, actually it happened yesterday, real life. And then luckily there was somebody that was recording what was happening. But then before we watch that particular video, I want us to take a look at the church blocking the road incident.
I'm a taxpayers. Our movie cars. But a quantum a home various locations. Obi so na sorry into authorities are man kwan mo a block kwan mienu. A block kwan mienu. As a result of that, I cause huge traffic. And this has been going on since morning. This around the New Ghana Moa or Spinters, Manet Junction. Into no Africa, you're quite na yeba. You're quite na yeba. We're quite na blocking up. 2 roads and they are blocking. Catch on, I know why in America. So, I. I'm so we were full.
And like you witnessed or you saw, not a lot of people are happy about this. And to think, I mean, Larry mentioned that, I mean, if you are to ask the appropriate authority for permission, you could go ahead and do that. But then the question here is, should something like this be authorized in the first place? Let's go on social media. Let's read some comments. How are people feeling after chancing this on social media? Akosia says, what would Jesus do? Jesus will walk right there and turn over the chairs and canopies. Richie says, forget about the church for a second. Where are the metals covering the drainage? Okay. Ransford says it's not right anyway, but no one insults if it's a funeral or jams. But for church, people are saying all kinds of things. Priscilla says it's even worse on Sundays with prayer palace taking one side and synagogue church also taking one, leaving just the middle lane. Oh, wow. AJ, okay, so Obalicious says, and yeah, the synagogue church, not be today, why? It's every Wednesday, Sha. The Food Patrol says, it's TB Joshua's church. Here it is. Jonathan says the churches have the support of the authorities who are supposed to check things like this. That's why the pastors can't speak when the same authorities are doing the wrong things. And I did talk about there being a repetition or a part 2 of what happened to Jonah in the Bible. So yesterday, we saw CNN posted, BBC posted it, a lot of the news outlets, international news outlets posted this on their socials, where this man, he was riding a kayak and he got swallowed by a humpback whale. And within a few seconds, the whale brought him back out. Take a look.
Hey, ya, vente. Tranquilo, agarra el bote, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo, no te subas, agárralo. Tranquilo, agárralo, vete para la orilla.
And this is super amazing. God is wonderful. We all know that in the Bible, when a lot of us read about Jonah being swallowed, we heard that whales, on a regular, they are huge, but they don't have that huge throat to really swallow an entire human being. And this man over here had an experience of Jonah in the Bible part 2, and he was brought back out within a few seconds. Let's go on social media. Vaughn says his name is Geppetto. Diana says, that was fast. Lorena says, if it wasn't recorded, we wouldn't have believed it. Yes. And, okay, can we please take our time with the messages so I can really read it? Diana says, guess he changed his name to Jonah, huh? Lorena says, if it wasn't recorded, we wouldn't have believed it. Kelly Palmer says, it's called keeping messing around and find out. So Laura says, a real-life Jonah. I tell you, it's a real-life one. Ananya says, incredible and terrifying. The sheer size and power of a humpback whale is hard to grasp, but it's amazing the kayaker was released unharmed. Definitely a close call. Joseph says, God of another chance. Kate says, that makes the story of Jonah being swallowed up by the whale a whole lot more believable. That was what I wanted to say. I was going to say this, that this video makes that story believable. Those of you who were not believing. DeRay says, he just wanted to play. Dudu says, one of so many reasons I don't do oceans activities. Nancy says, this is why people should swim in pools. Control the environment. Becky says, whales don't like Chilean food, I guess. Okay. Are these all the messages that we have? But you can share your thoughts with us. How do you feel about this particular story as having a second edition of what happened in the Bible to Jonah? Interesting, isn't it? I can't wait to read your thoughts or your opinions on this particular one. And I guess we are done with the comments in relation to this one. Let's move away from that. Let's go all the way to Nigeria. Yesterday, I really wanted to bring you this story, but I just couldn't. And so today I had to bring it to you again. Maybe some of you might have chanced on it on social media, but being the queen of social media, I have to bring it up to you again. Two-Face Udibia. And you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams, the man who gave us the tune that after so many years, it's still very classic, very epic, very sensational, and gives you all the feelings. Two-Face Udibia is currently trending on social media. Now, here's the reasons that he's trending. If you remember 2 days ago, I brought you a story where he was seated and there was Nigerian flag by him and he was addressing the nation, telling the nation, that, yeah, he's the one who posted on social media that he's divorcing Annie Dibia and all of those things, and that people should stop talking about Honorable Natasha, who is a politician and a lawmaker in Nigeria, and that he would love to marry her. So Nigerians should even talk some for him. A lot of people were thinking it was a joke. But then, out of nowhere, a video popped up on social media where it looks like he snuck in a ring on Honorable Natasha's finger. So it looks like he has proposed and she accepted. Take a look at the video.
I need to dance. Live performance. Live performance. Raise, not yet, please. Yeah. Love is a beautiful thing.
Keep moving forward with Nivea Dry Day. Stay dry and fresh with Derma 72-hour active protection.
Me who dear men campo. Anyways, let us mind our business. Me, I've said it. If you put it on social media, we'll come and talk about it. But at the end of the day, we'll still mind our business. All we can say is all the best to you. So Two-Face and Honorable Natasha, wait, Obi Beka say, Enya konompo. I'm saying it in tree because men pass them. Men ko kano bro fum na Nigeria for no more hair no mate ase. Into where I say Enya konompo. But as romance be an Enya demure. You know, it's not mindful, it's not cutesy. Ha! We are supposed to be Larry saying you're tickling. It's not tickling her fancy. It's not tickling, Larry, it's not tickling your fancy, huh? Yes, it's not moving you.
No,
right?
it's not moving.
It's not moving you, exactly. Anyways. All right, so how do you feel after chatting on this on social media? Share your thoughts with us. Things are going on in people's marriages, but let's all pray to God and ask for grace, wisdom, and direction in our marriages because you cannot do it all by yourself. The Bible says that we wrestle not against the flesh and blood. We wrestle against principalities. And so some of the things that are happening in any kind, me preachy, but let me end it here. Let's go on social media. Let's see what people are saying. Fix says she should already start attending therapy and have a bag of numbing pills and an extra heart and also start to drink a lot of water because she might be dehydrated from the tears that are coming her way. I like this one. Let's move on. QDex says, and I am certain there must be one of, Two-Face's close friends in this place who has been telling Annie that nothing is going on between Two-Face and this girl. It's true. It's true. There's a high possibility that somebody like that. Meanwhile, he followed Two-Face, they planned proposal. Hey! Only pay. Anyways. My godfather says, either broke or rich, as a man, you should know that you are the prize. Women are very cheap to get. Just focus on your life. Oh, godfather, why not? Women are not cheap to get. Respect yourself. My godfather, respect yourself. Izuchuku says, the way he proposed makes me like him the more. He is a real African king. Okay. Inside Wall says, Baba no send anyone, oh, he does what he likes when he likes them. Yes, so all we can say is all the best to you, Baba. Cristiano says, why does he look so lean? Mara says, despite his influence and exposure, Baba still they behave like person where in sense they pay them. SMH 2025 says, but seriously, when will ladies learn says, breaking up with her babe, with his baby mama, then boom, proposed to you and you said yes, just because of money. Indeed, ladies need money than true love. Wish her the best though. But I am also feeling to some extent that this could also be publicity stunt. It could be publicity stunt. You know, these celebrities, they would do anything and whatever just so that they can still stay relevant. A lot of celebrities do that. They will fight tooth and nail to make sure they still stay relevant. So there's a high possibility that that video that we just watched could be a publicity stunt and not something real. Anyways, do we have some more? Ray says, now only Two-Face they follow waiting Bible talk. Multiply till I come. Ray says they both look high. If they explain Nigeria to you and you understand them, you should be arrested immediately. Icon says Natasha is a really brave lady. Ain't no way I'll be marrying that with all that baggage. Well. All right, so you can share your thoughts. I have contributed my 2 cents to this, and I am thinking that there's a high possibility that this is a publicity stunt. I've already said that.